All right, we are jumping right back into this. I'm really excited with the Phoenix Rising since excuse me. I've already been doing some like upkeep stuff.
Deke has some
I
exciting news to share.
We just start now.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you had an idea.
Indeed, Deke does. Deke knows that you want to learn about all sorts of beasts, and Deke recently heard rumors of a phoenix nest in a nearby mountain.
A phoenix nest? I wonder if it belongs to the phoenix Natty mentioned, the one Harlow and the poacher pack are after.
Deke would not doubt it. If Deke has heard of it, surely the nasty poachers have as well, which means it could be in danger.
Well, I'd better go and rescue it then, hadn't I?
Deke thinks so. So majestic a beast should not fall into such vile hands. Deke is not sure why, but Deke feels that saving a phoenix might help to make amends for what happened with Deke's prior master. Deke hopes that you are able to find the phoenix and bring it to the room where it will be safe.
Oops. Let's see where this thing is. Real net beats. Oh wow, wow. What is this thing? Oh, it's just like campaign quests. Goodness gracious. Why are none of my flute gutters flute? Did not save. Okay, that's weird. But alright. We will make our way there and I'll skip through all the boring bits unless something comes up. I'll see you guys over there.
For effort. Perhaps you ought to give up.
Here to get here. Doesn't say they are spiders, just as extreme danger.
A blockade. Hogwarts poachers are already here.
Seen a trace.
Yeah, so we're making entrance.
You don't think phoenixes can turn to rocks?
They say
It's you.
Sender!
handsome. We had that murdered woman till you showed up, little Kate.
What is that?
Enjoy stealing hippogriffs, do you?
Yes, actually.
No.
Hit Confringo!
It was my show, yeah.
Things can fly, can't they?
Accio! Confringo!
With the incendio! Never mind. Feel the burnings and incendio!
Let me unwrap me.
Oh, it's actually quite beautiful.
You are the snake.
Flipendo! Glacier!
I'll spin you around like a look.
Flipendo! Sender!
Incendio! The flame!
Right.
Goodness gracious.
Nothing more than luck. No! You will not survive this fight.
No one takes one of my own and lives it.
Okay.
Pheonix.
Whoa. Bro. Wow.
It almost seems as if it wants me to follow it. I need to find it before the poachers do.
Yes, it is the only other step.
I am.
Oh no, not my gear slots. God dang it, this is the worst. Level 3, shoot.
There it is again.
Where? Did I miss it? No, well. God dang it. Live.
Wingardium Leviosa. Bombarda. Tego. Glacius. Flipendo. Sendo. Flipendo. Glacius. Sendo. Bombarda. Cursed fiends.
Well, if it isn't the little hypocrite.
Let's get it over, shall we? Where things to do. Incendio! Oh, it's a bit like, being on fire, isn't it?
You'll have to fight eventually. What have you done?
That was for High Wing. The beasts are safer now.
Whooper statue. Nice. Well, and I guess it wouldn't be much of a Pheonix fight if it were easy. Ooh, wow. Holy cow. It's a nail. Excuse me, sir.
Hello. I'm here to help. I can take you somewhere safe.
You didn't even fight.
Let's get you back to the room. Deke's going to be pleased.
Well, where's your lady? Is what I want to know. Where is the babies? Is there really one in here? I mean,
Revelio.
no, I'll take it. I won't be, you know, choosy or whatever. I just... We did If they're already really hard to find, we gotta make sure that they sustain, you know?
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Oh, goodness. Oh, this doesn't look good. Oh my god. Have they always been that big? Get on. Do we pick a fight? I don't know. A lot of dead in here. Oh, this does a trait. Okay. Well, she seems to be minding her own business. I say we don't. But the game wants us to. Look. Is this tree blocking my way? No! He's out. You should go. I don't have to go over there, it's too cramped and crowded. Oh god, her eyes are the worst.
Wingardium Leviosa. Bombarda. Descendo. Defendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Descendo. Defendo. There's a victory that came none too soon.
So gross. It wouldn't be so bad if her eyes didn't blink. They were just... Oh, yeah, they were looking where they were. What is that?
Defendo. Descendo.
Hmm.
I should investigate.
One of those checks.
Revelio.
I'm not quite sure I understand. With the knight? This is something I will revisit later. For now, back to the room of requirements. Eek.
Did you find the Pheonix?
Yes.
Yes, Deke. And I rescued it from the poachers. I have it here. It's safe.
Remarkable. Well, what are you waiting for? Deke cannot wait to...
Oh. Oh.
My heavens.
Oh my god, a fourth one?
What a beauty. You keep it close.
Let me think, should I have it?
Professor Weasley and Deke were right to tell you about the Room of Requirement.
Heck
Look
yeah,
at
you
all
were.
you've done, and how many beasts you've rescued. A phoenix is safe now, because of you.
I couldn't have done it without your help, Deke. Thank you.
Deke is grateful for the kind words, and also grateful to have been of assistance to someone like yourself. Helping you do such good for so many beasts has given Deke a sense of peace Deke hasn't known in years. Deke will always be here for you when you need him.
Thank you, Deke. Oh my goodness, it's so sweet. And now, first things first, we gotta go see this new vivarium. Wow. This is beautiful. This is probably my favorite one. Oh, there he is. Probably handsome. Oh. Oh. Wow. That's amazing. Look at this guy. I wonder what the females look like. Oh, man, I'll have to go ahead and get this all set up to show you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and look around and see if I can find any like hidden chests that are in here. And they usually stash a couple of them around here. Right. So, I didn't find a chest. Two chests.
I have been meaning to speak with you.
Yeah, now we're gonna see where
I
Ronani's
still can't
got.
believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told
It's
my
true.
mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
Oh,
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she
It's
knew
true.
any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as
Didn't
strong
do
as
it.
ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If
Mhm.
someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my
That is
arms around
amazing.
his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant,
no.
my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all
Wow.
my fault.
That's
Your
terrible.
fault. How so?
That's
He
not your
died
fault, Daddy.
protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still
Daddy.
be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way. But
Yeah.
that does not mean that she likes it.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot.
That's true.
I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I
Yeah.
think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe.
That's
And
incredible.
I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
Heck yeah.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words.
Nadia's
We all
handling
have our
this so much
burdens.
better than I would be.
My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow.
I'd like
And
that a
once
lot.
he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed.
Heck yeah. Man, I love her energy. I love
Thank
this
you
character.
again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Man.
Revelio.
Gosh, I mean, it takes a strong person to do her all that.
Students always run when Peavesy wants to have some fun.
You're a turd, Keys. You're a turd. What even is he? Is he a human? Not gonna lie. Kind of jealous about the get
Sounds
off.
fun.
Alright. Oh, gosh. I almost started crying during that dialogue. Let's see here. Sebastian did tell us in that he thinks that it might be a way, it's the usual. I kind of don't want to help him. He needs our help. I don't want to help him because something bad's going to happen. He apologized for the way that we left off last time. I could probably pull up the letter again, but
How nice to see you, my young friend.
hopefully we can get them the guys that is here. Actually, let me try and do that.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
I got a cell too.
Aloha Mora.
Right, we are meeting Sebastian and his sister 8 feet outside of the room. And I just looted and raided them for all of the work.
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about
It's a-
this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's
Don't bend his
spellbook.
words. God, it'd be
Very
terrible.
well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
Sebastian,
I shall
oh my
do my best. I'll be in
This is-
touch.
Sister's like a corpse at this
Solomon
point.
can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
It's terrible.
Sebastian.
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't.
He's-
But I appreciate you setting our earlier discussion aside for now.
Of course.
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
So we have to get Anne to the catacomb and then conduct a sacrifice. Seems risky.
It'll be worth the risk. Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle,
You're a liar,
he's not an
sir.
aura anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Included. Oh my gosh.
Do you think your uncle would tell anyone at the ministry about all of this if he found out?
If he found out, I doubt he'd go to the ministry. He didn't part ways with them well, from what I understand. He won't say, but I believe his strong aversion to dark magic has something to do with his time there. Anne thinks he once decided to fight fire with fire, so to speak, and resorted to using an unforgivable curse and fight against dark wizards. At least that's what she thought she heard. When he realized what his job had led him to become, he left rather abruptly. So, I'm not sure he'd go to the ministry to report on his own family using dark magic now.
You would, I think.
Good luck with Ominous, until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl.
This
See you soon.
we started at the highest of highs, capturing a phoenix. Everybody dreams of it. Now here we are, again, with the dying Sebastian failing. I don't think I've made any of the correct decisions during this interaction in this storyline. I would want nothing more than to disappear into the wilderness and finish my tattoos and see how far away. Oh, that's the one all the way across it. Yeah, I wonder if we'll be able to fight, because there's beast parts. There's like the word, I forgot what it's called. Right. I want to be able to find the nest of those things. I don't even think I've seen one. Do they even exist in the game? I don't know. Oh, you could purchase their words as material. I mean, is it wrong for me to think that you can harvest that material from a beast within your vivariums? Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and fly on over there, but if I see anything really cool... Oh, is that a shining? What is that? No, it's just now. If I see anything really cool, I'll let you guys know. Alright, so we're at a location where there's a Thestral Den just above us. If that doesn't forebode anything, I don't know what will.
Nothing pleasant about this coast.
I received your owl. Thank you.
I'm glad you came. I spotted droves of Ranrock's loyalists coming up from the coast. Overheard one of them say they're headed to another cavern, like the one we found. How are they still one step ahead of us? They can't know about the triptych.
I don't know. I did see another memory. This time it was a keeper named Neve Fitzgerald. She was unnerved by Isadora's use of ancient magic. But I still can't be sure how any of it connects to Ranrock.
These keepers are playing games with you. You
Oh,
need to press
Sebastian.
them for more information.
It doesn't work like that. To access each of these memories, I have to complete a trial. It's not as easy as you think. They're showing me the memories in a particular order.
Oh, either they don't trust you, or you don't care enough about Anne to ask the difficult
Sebastian,
questions.
that's uncalled for. Gosh, I don't know, right? I don't have to pull away your lure, you know?
I do care about Anne, but I'm tired of explaining myself. Perhaps we should part ways.
That's not what I meant. We're just not getting answers. I need answers. For Anne.
I know,
I know.
dude, me too.
Now, shall we see where the triptych led us here?
Let's go, quickly, before we're spotted.
Gosh, okay.
Keep a close eye out. I saw some of Ranrock's crew moving off the path just ahead.
I wonder why.
Raiding, I imagine. This mountain used to safeguard local hamlet valuables. But it's been abandoned ever since Ranrock took hold of the coast.
How nice it is so far.
working? Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, gosh. Gosh, honestly, I'd rather deal with Redlock and his loyalists.
Some consider them a bad omen.
Not everyone does.
Yeah, not everyone. To me, I say,
All right.
why are we
I'm
getting
making
along?
small talk. I'm not gonna trek up this mountain in silence.
Might as well. Honestly, I'd rather deal with Redlock's loyalists than have to stomach any more. Hey, what you would call it? I'm so upset by this. I mean, clearly he's got his reasons, and I can understand the blind devotion. Not blind, like, you know what I mean? He just... Look at them, gosh.
I'm sorry we can both see Thestrals.
It's certainly not something I'd hoped we'd have in common.
See, it's stuff like that, I'm like, this guy's a good guy. And then, he's so blinded
Trespass.
that he doesn't...
Wait, we should have some sort of plan.
I'm through planning.
Enjoy suffering. Enjoy suffering.
Missed me! No! Little man, how nice of you to stop by. Sendo! Losing your stride. You won't stop me.
Yeah, they did.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking about dead goblins.
Me
You
too.
could have got us killed.
No,
But I didn't.
Neil, relax. It's just easier to deal with
Looks like
Then-
Ranrock's loyalists were heading further up the path.
whatever morally
Let's keep
gray
going.
area we're in regarding this quest. Like, I would rather take goblin fighting over being wrong and everyone dying, you know? Let's see. So we got everything from there, so yeah, we just follow this.
Ramrock's gonna make everyone pay. Anything made from goblin silver belongs to us. Whether it's a sword or a repository, whatever that is.
Did you hear that goblin?
Ridiculous notions of ownership.
Sorry a moment.
We'd have to kill him. So he's still alive. He's just down there in the way.
Where you will.
Or what's Jesus can bring though?
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
I agree. Only good wizards are dead wizard. Ranrock's got that right. And I'll be most keen to help him achieve his goal. That was meant for me.
Won't get away with that.
No one really looks. Not sure how to do that, but it's freezing up. Wow, that was my
This
eyes.
must be it.
Oh, the retinas.
Sebastian, wait.
Wait. For what? Why are you suddenly so cautious?
Listen to me. I know you're angry and frustrated, but charging ahead now could undo all the progress we've made. Lodgok said,
Oh, your goblin friend?
"Stop
you
it, that's
kidding me?
enough. Not all goblins are like Ranrock. I am not the enemy. We want the same thing, to find answers.
I thought we wanted the same thing.
We do.
Sebastian, get over yourself.
Listen to me. Lodgok has insights into Ranrock that we don't. He told me that Ranrock somehow knows about the Keepers and is searching anywhere connected to each of them. That's why they always seem to be one step ahead. I know what I'm doing. You need to trust me, or I don't see that we can continue together.
Fine. Fine. I'm sorry. I'm letting my emotions get the better of me.
Really?
And I have been for a
This
while.
can't be that
I
easy.
do trust you. And I don't think I can help Anne without you.
Good. Ranrock clearly knows more than we thought. We need to be careful and do this right, not just go charging in. We have our work cut out for us. We need to work together if we're going to find the final piece to the triptych.
Agreed.
I don't know if I'm being manipulated in this moment. It's working. I don't want people to die. I feel so invested, and it would be just like this game to just boil you up and just be the perfect setup.
So far, so good.
Charming. Spiders. How fitting.
Prepare a freeze.
Oh, thanks to that. The next thing. Using Mandrake gets there, yeah, we'll do that. Very Spire Matrix. Okay. Make sure. How do we get the barrier again? We did that once before. There we go. There we go.
We've rid the world of another spider. I should sleep better tonight.
What's that?
Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
Well, Sebastian knows Bombarda. Alright, says there's a chest. Is it up there? Shoot, even get up. Oh, easy. Okay. Nope. Okay.
One nudge and that chest might have fallen.
That'll be fine.
Oh, I think 3 nudges at least.
Oh, that's. I'm so glad that this game does not let you fall to your death whenever you choose, you know? I understand that there's a creature over there, but I choose not to, you know?
These spiders are determined to make a meal of us.
I'm sure we taste better than a goblin dinner.
That's true. Quit targeting the most of us. I wonder at the end of it all, will Sebastian trust me enough? I mean,
Beasts, aren't they?
as the player, I sure hope that I should be like, yeah, no, if we could figure out another
A
way,
staircase leading here. Whatever for?
I don't think anyone's been here for ages.
I don't feel like you would actually do it, though. If we believed and tried hard enough as a player to be like, no, I want to be able to do this another way, even though the game doesn't give us that opportunity, it seems a little unfair and it's frustrating. But I wonder if this Sebastian as a character would even take it.
Look at this place. Not really my style. A bit much, if you ask me.
We need that spider butt. That thing is... Ugh. Oh, that level one. Very furry. Very brown. I have to get what's charging now. No, he's not expecting it. Alright, try me again, little lady. Try me again. There we go. One of the reasons this reminds me of playing Dragon Age 2. I know a lot of people were considering Dragon Age 2 as a DLC for the Dragon Age franchise, but actually Dragon Age 2 is the that got me into BioWare in general. So that means Dragon Age series and Mass Effect series, even their Jade the Empire. There's all the time I keep having these random pitches and urges to just start playing the games again. When Mass Effect 3 came out, that's when I first learned about it.
Challenge. Perhaps we should search for runes.
But even when I started learning about Mass Effect 3, I was resistant to it. I thought it was going to be like every other Battlefield game. And I was like, no, whatever, it's just going to be another thing that drives me nuts. But I actually played it after playing Dragon Age 2. And I can't believe I said all those horrible things about the game was worth. Alright, so we need 3 of these. I'm gonna go ahead and do this one. Okay. There we go.
Can't get out of here quick enough.
Oh no, more wiggle versions. Okay, we'll find more spiders. No, it was Goblin Eye. Oh, dang it. I'd say, oh, that'll teach us, but actually that will teach us, and I'm pretty sad about it. Oh, but the juice is actually get one. Defeated enemy with the Chinese chopping cabbage. Oh, perfect. Pheonix gets using one of these guys. Oh, get out of this thing. Get it all on fire. There the old combo. Let's see what this goes. Not enough. Almost ran into that one. Imagine that, rolling and dodging into the attack. Does not work.
Nothing like an angry troll to bring friends together.
Well, you guys, y'all still stress me the heck out, though. Alright, let's see here. Nothing. No tracking available? Fine. What's over here? Right.
Revelio.
Anything else?
That troll certainly made a mess of things.
Oh, we've just
Debris
used repair,
everywhere.
right? Okay.
Repair it.
Then get a full frontal view of this thing. We'll on this a single brick.
That was a piece of work.
More than one.
Measure every other name and repair. Oh man. Dora. Father, after all these years, to hear his voice again, I cannot begin to describe how much I missed him. I confess I was wholly stunned by the Keeper's reaction. I should have expected it. How could they stand by and do nothing when they have power to do so much good? Who is Professor Rackham to tell me what I can and cannot do with my ability? The audacity. The audacity of some of these men. The audacity of all of them judging my work without any real understanding of all that I've accomplished. I do have some hope. The headmistress seems somehow to understand what I was doing. When the time is right, I shall go to her. She may be able and willing to help. Until I know otherwise, I must continue my work alone for now. But I must find someone to help me. I will find someone else who understands the gift that we've been given and our obligation to use it. I will store what I learn, safely live in the moment. One day I will be able to share it with another who is like me.
A journal entry. Isadora was here.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Confringo.
But no, news did. Well, okay. They don't think my brain came out this time. I think we're good.
I'm out of breath after all of those stairs.
Are you
But
kidding
the
me?
view, well worth it.
Are you kidding me? Hogwarts is full of stairs. Have you seen the trek that it takes to get up to the Ravenclaw House of Commons? That's insane. I don't know how they do it. How do they have any time for reading? How does anyone have any time for reading when they gotta climb all these steps? Gosh, my eyes are burning just think about it.
Revelio.
This can't be a dead end.
That's pretty.
Must be another floor above us.
I'm working on it. Isadora entry 6 out of 7. The more what they will each day, my sense of purpose, knowing that what I am doing is precisely what it is meant to do. It's never been clearer. The number of souls I've been able to help grows by the day. So much pain. I've discovered that this magic itself somehow confirms that what I am doing is right. Each time I breathe out of the haze, even a little, this will become more capable. I am being rewarded for my courage, rewarded for using this magic the way that it was meant to be used. I fear, however, that I must find a way to store what I cannot use in the moment. I do not yet understand its power and do not want to leave it by chance. I have an idea. It is not without risk, but I feel that the risk is worth it. Gosh.
Good news?
This journal entry sounds worrisome.
Sebastian, you're on track. It'll become a tragedy.
Confringo!
Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
So, most I'm sure.
This place can't have belonged to only Isadora.
We got 1, 2, where's the third?
Another rune symbol. Feel as if I should be fluent in runic language by now.
Where's this third?
Revelio.
They normally come in 3s, don't they? Oh, it's over there. Right, the rubble that I refused to look at because I didn't want to deal with it. Blazing if that's spines.
Confringo.
Okay, we got 1, 2, and then I will.
Bombarda.
Okay, fine, make it difficult for me. That makes no sense. Okay. The music reminds me a little bit of Almanor.
Created.
Isadora must have honed her skill with ancient magic here.
I've been so terribly wrong. The headmistress won't help me. I tried to make her understand. She, like the others, is blind to the possibilities of what I can do. I've come to learn that I can rely on no one. But I am more powerful witch than I have ever been, and I know that is due to the work I'm doing. I should not allow my magic to lie dormant, as the keepers do. However, despite the ridiculous name, as if keeping power all to themselves, it's something to be lauded. I confess I've begun to wonder if I will ever find another in my lifetime with whom I could share this work. If I do not, then I shall find solace in the knowledge I have left. Then they trail to follow a path of which they can learn. Perhaps they will do what they cannot and heal the world.
I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers in Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
Yeah, me too.
Another ancient magic passageway to the Undercroft. The final piece to the triptych must be here.
Well, first, I'm gonna go snoop around for some goodies.
The final canvas piece to the triptych.
Oh.
We've done it.
Perfect.
Isadora should not have had to keep all this secret.
I
Yes.
know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers in Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic. But I don't understand why she seems to have gone to such great lengths to tell her story without their knowledge.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
So do I.
Yeah,
Perhaps completing the triptych will shed more light on all of this.
maybe. Just don't think it's gonna end too well. It worked out, I don't know. To the underground.
I cannot believe the journey this triptych took us on.
Ominous? Is Ominous here?
This is it.
Where are you?
Don't
There
keep me
you
in
are.
suspense. Go on, place
What are you
it.
doing? He's so eager for it. Is it? What's that?
Another pensive.
This is what we've been chasing.
This is her memory?
I wonder.
What is it?
Let's find out.
Oh no, Sebastian's gonna be like, see, this is neat, but he's not gonna understand the whole story before. And after.
I cannot bring my brother back, Father. But I can give you peace.
I don't understand. He's got a daughter. He still has family. What's the big... Why won't he... I guess... I don't understand paying enough.
Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts.
I was wondering how to contain it in the moment. So we should practice it
Father
before
hasn't
you.
spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
Thank you.
That worked.
It did indeed.
Of course it did. It's goblin silver.
I need something much bigger.
All right. It would help if you could tell me more about what it is you're storing.
Magic. Left over from a spell I devised to remove pain, but if used correctly, its power can be used to do even more good.
Why would you want to store such magic away?
I only
Yeah.
need to keep it safe until I can convince my colleagues of its worth. Magic like this unnerves some.
Yeah.
Well, everyone's ready to wield such power.
Perhaps not. Someone will be.
She took away the pain. I knew it. I knew there was a way
I
to
don't
help Anne.
think that's the same
Something isn't
pain.
right, Sebastian.
What do you mean? You saw what she did.
No, not the memories, the portrait. I think the reason Isadora hasn't appeared is because she can't.
I don't follow.
We have seen that view before. The abandoned home in Felcroft, the destroyed painting. It was her.
So someone destroyed a bit of enchanted canvas, but we found the memory.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right.
We saw what she wanted us to see. We saw what she could do, what you can do.
No. I
I don't know how to do what Isadora did.
Well, then you shall learn.
no.
The
I
keepers can
can't.
teach you.
I'm not going to.
I'm not sure that they would. The Keepers believe that removing someone's ability to feel pain, it's a highly complicated, unpredictable form of magic. One that should be wielded with great care, if at all.
If at all, you've overcome all of their challenges. You've
All of
more
them.
than proven yourself. You can wield it. You have the ability. Please, talk to the keepers. If not for me, then for Anne.
I'll talk to them, but I don't think they're gonna listen. They're gonna say the same thing they've been telling me.
Why
and
do
they're
the
gonna kick
Keepers
me
want to keep
completely.
Isadora quiet? Why destroy her portrait?
Even if we've seen her here. Sebastian.
I wondered if you might teach me how to cast
Oh,
a curse that you
okay, never
mentioned.
mind.
Oh, which one?
No, I don't want it.
On second thought, perhaps I don't need to learn any curses at the moment.
Very well. Let's speak again soon.
I really appreciate the character.
One of Ranrock's drills in a mine along the shore. I intend to destroy it. I'm tired of trying to reason with him. You're welcome to join me, but if I don't see you there, I will reach out when I return. I have something to give you.
Why do I feel like he's gonna die? Oh, I
God's
feel like
getting himself into more danger than he realizes.
everyone's
Might
gonna
better
die.
find him.
Gosh, so much is happening, but nothing's happening at the same time. I don't know how to describe it. Let's see here. What is in store for us next? There's no more owls, so find that enrich the mine. Side quests. Yeah, let's see if there's anyone else who wants to send us an owl. Doesn't look like it. Okay, so it looks like Lotgok is really only our big concern right now. In the next one, we'll go ahead and take care of that if no one else decides to show their face, because they always seem to do it with a delay, and I'm going to go do some teeth, and then I might tinker around, find some of the nests, some beast nests. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Keep gaming.